lab-grown meat is often hailed as the future of food, offering a tantalizing promise. Enjoy your favorite burger guilt-free, knowing it's better for the planet and involves no harm to animals. It's a compelling vision that intertwines sustainability, ethics, and cutting-edge innovation. But what if this vision is built on flawed assumptions? Instead of addressing the root issues, are we targeting challenges that might not be as urgent as they seem? Let's explore the bold claims of lab-grown meat, the problems it aims to solve, and whether it's truly tackling the right obstacles. The foundation of the lab-grown meat movement rests on the premise that traditional livestock farming is unsustainable. Critics highlight the industry's consumption of vast amounts of land and water and its contribution to greenhouse gas emissions. These arguments paint a dire picture, emphasizing deforestation and overuse of resources. However, not all livestock farming operates under the same model. While industrial-scale, crop-fed systems can indeed be resource-intensive, pasture-based livestock systems tell a different story. Animals grazing on non-arable land that cannot support crops contribute to a regenerative cycle. They feed on grass, fertilize the soil, and help sustain ecosystems, challenging the oversimplified narrative of livestock farming's unsustainability. A key part of the debate comes from what some call the gasoline mindset. This perspective views resource use through a lens of constant input and output, similar to fueling a car. While this analogy fits well with crop farming, where land is tilled, pesticides are sprayed, and irrigation is required, it doesn't apply neatly to pasture-based livestock farming. Grazing animals work with natural ecosystems, reducing the need for heavy machinery or synthetic inputs. By framing lab-grown meat as the solution to resource inefficiency, we risk solving a problem that doesn't exist to the same degree in natural livestock systems as it does in industrial crop farming. Ironically, the environmental impact of crop farming often escapes the same level of scrutiny. Crops grown for human consumption and animal feed consume significant amounts of water, fertilizers, and pesticides. These practices drive much of the resource intensity in food production. Yet, byproducts of crop farming often serve as feed for livestock, reducing waste and maximizing efficiency. Innovations like indoor crop farming offer a promising path forward. By growing plants in controlled environments, this approach minimizes pesticide use, conserves water, and frees up land for other purposes. Despite its potential, this solution is often overshadowed by the hype surrounding lab-grown meat, even though it directly addresses many of the same resource challenges. One of the most exciting promises of lab-grown meat is its potential for nutritional customization. Advocates suggest it could be fortified with specific vitamins and minerals, creating a healthier alternative to traditional meat. However, replicating the nutrient complexity of natural meat is a formidable task. Real meat balances protein, fats, cholesterol, and micronutrients in ways that lab-grown products struggle to mimic. This intricate interplay is critical for human health. History offers a cautionary tale in the form of vitamin supplements, which, while beneficial in some cases, have also led to nutrient imbalances or poor absorption. The complexity of natural nutrition raises questions about whether lab-grown meat can truly deliver on its promise of superior health benefits. Another hurdle lies in energy consumption. Producing lab-grown meat involves bioreactors, precise temperature controls, and nutrient feeds, all of which require substantial energy. Traditional grazing systems, in contrast, rely on the sun's energy to grow grass. Lab-grown meat, however, depends heavily on electricity, which often comes from non-renewable sources. This reliance undermines its green credentials, shifting rather than reducing energy demands. It's a bit like trading a bicycle for an electric scooter. The energy source changes, but the overall usage doesn't necessarily decrease. Even if lab-grown meat overcomes these environmental and nutritional challenges, it faces a more subjective obstacle: consumer acceptance. Many people prefer natural, whole foods, and the idea of eating something grown in a lab may not resonate, no matter how sustainable it claims to be. This yuck factor could limit its adoption, making lab-grown meat a difficult sell to skeptical consumers. If lab-grown meat isn't the all-encompassing solution it's marketed to be, where should we focus our efforts instead? Improving current farming practices is a promising path. Techniques like regenerative agriculture can restore soil health, reduce emissions, and create more sustainable food systems. Expanding the use of indoor crop farming can address the resource intensity of traditional agriculture, lowering the need for chemical inputs and excessive water use. These approaches tackle core environmental challenges without introducing entirely new systems with their own complications. Lab-grown meat represents a remarkable technological achievement, but it's worth questioning whether it addresses the right problem. Its potential may be overshadowed by its limitations, and its focus might distract from more impactful solutions. Ultimately, innovation for its own sake isn't the goal. What matters is finding practical, sustainable ways to tackle the environmental and ethical challenges of food production. By shifting our efforts to what truly matters, we can pave the way for a food future that balances innovation with practicality, ensuring lasting benefits for both the planet and its people. Thanks for watching. If you found this exploration thought-provoking, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join the conversation in the comments below and help us explore the future of food together.